Hey y'all, how's it going? Welcome to starlilytarot. This is an on the daily tarot reading for I'm gonna say Tuesday and Wednesday, the 25th and the 26th. The day I'm recording this is on Tuesday, and tomorrow's Wednesday. I was not able to do a reading yesterday because shit got real yesterday. Okay, so, but here I am today, and so I'm gonna sort of pull in both of the energies since I didn't do a reading yesterday. Cheating a little, but hey, it's still today, so, and the energy flows like that anyway. There's a bit of an overlap normally anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear the energy, and then we'll continue. The message that I got from Spirit is hug yourself, okay? So, the 26th is the super blood moon eclipse, okay? So we're moving into the energy of this eclipse. Now, I told you guys in my monthlies last month, hopefully you guys watched those. If you didn't, I would suggest checking them out, because there's just a lot of good information in there, okay? But I let you guys know that this eclipse is gonna be a big deal, and it is, okay? That's why shit got so real for me yesterday, okay? This eclipse ain't playing, okay? It's purging out the shit that, you know, you don't need anymore. The shit that is holding you back. It's breaking chains. It's breaking obstacles out of your way. It's making you face yourself, your own shit, like for real. Okay, it's bringing out the parts of us that are real and helping us to accept parts of us that maybe we struggled with in the past. So that's the message, is hug yourself. So it's really important to love yourself and to give yourself a lot of compassion and self-care during really intense transformations like this, because that's what we're dealing with, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to make this quick today because I have a lot of stuff that I have to get done today. So I'm going to use my Oracle deck that I created myself at the end, and I'm going to use my Morgan Greer deck for the main part of the reading. Thank you for smashing that like button and sharing the video. All of your support and any of your support helps a lot. I'm going to use my Morgan Greer deck for the reading. And remember that time and energy is fluid. So this can happen at any time, in any way, to you, to someone close to you. Spirit works in mysterious ways, okay? And I felt the need to say at the beginning of this reading that like 5 years ago, or maybe even less, I never in my wildest dreams would think that I would have a fucking YouTube channel, okay? Never. Absolutely would have never believed that it would be tarot, okay? Absolutely never. But I started going on a majorly intense spiritual journey in 2011, and here I am. Now, I have watched a lot of tarot because of this, because Spirit was telling me to have my own channel. So I do a lot of studying about things when I do them, because I take things seriously. I maybe take things a little bit too fucking seriously, you know, I really do. And so I study a lot, and I like to know a lot about things when I do them, because I like to do things well. I take the shit that I do seriously. So, what I want to say is I didn't really want to do this. Spirit led me to do this. So I decided to do it. Didn't want to be on camera. I went through a lot of issues with whether or not I should do tarot. Is tarot wrong? Is it against God? Is it something that I should be doing? I went through so much stuff just with doing this channel alone. And all the things that I went through, and all the readers that I've watched, and all the readers that I've studied, and all of this all combined, I just want to say that the reason that I want to do this now is because I have one of the things, the most important thing that I've learned about tarot channels is that life is motherfucking hard, okay? And there's a lot of times in life where we're out here feeling like we ain't got nobody, and we can't trust nobody, and we're doing the best that we can to get by. And I have seen a lot of people who have been given so much encouragement and felt a sense of community, and like it reignited their faith in humanity, and it gave them some direction and a light in the darkness and something to hold on to. A way to find spirit. A way to believe in something. Because it ain't fucking easy believing in shit in a world like this. And sometimes when I went through the darkest parts of my spiritual journey, I felt a lot of support from the readers that I was watching and studying. Just because I thought they were cool people. And it really has helped me a lot. And so, I don't know. I just wanted to say that. And I'm not sure why. It just felt right. So let's go ahead and get started. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can email me at starlilytarot@gmail.com. Any information that you need about me is in the description box below, okay? You are more than welcome to reach out to me to schedule something with me one-on-one, and I can help you guys with a lot of different things. I'm also a psychic medium. One more shuffle. Alright. Interesting. So that card's on fire since it shot out like that, and it's the Empress. Okay. So, that is the goddess energy. That's the divine feminine. That is that hug yourself energy. That's that need for self-love. It's growth. It's the birth of something new. It's the beginning of this new cycle. This is the part of you that's trying to come out, that's fighting to come out in this eclipse. When everything else gets swept out of the way, this is the part of you that is essentially trying to emerge. The part of you that's fresh, the part of you that's new. Sorry, I gotta adjust my shirt since I had to bend over. So, This is really good energy. It's essentially the birth of a new cycle. I turned that background music down. I just feel like it's too loud. It's so sorry. If it wasn't, I apologize. I just had to. No, okay. Spirit says they're both upright. King of Pentacles, King of Cups. So this could be 3 people. This could be a female and 2 males. This could be all energy that is coming from the same person. Sorry, I just need to change that altogether. I just really felt the need to do that. This is love. This is a lot of love. This... I need to get some more cards. Holy shit, the sun. These are really good cards, y'all. Okay, this is ultimate. This is the ultimate happiness. Coming out with the Empress and the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I really feel like this is the Divine Masculine. Like, this is literally like a dude. And I feel like both of these are him. I feel like this is a really strong individual. He takes his finances seriously. He takes his emotions seriously. And I feel like he takes life, kind of like I just said, I take life super fucking serious. I feel like that's how this dude is. I feel like he takes things serious. I feel like he takes this Empress seriously as well. And this is a lot of happiness. There's a lot of happiness here. Let's find out what this is about. Huh. The 10 of Swords. So that's victory coming after this, and it just reminds me of the eclipse energy, because this is what the eclipse is pulling out and helping everybody let go of. It's helping everybody come out of this stage of feeling stabbed in the back, feeling betrayed, feeling like everything is a struggle. I mean, all these negative emotions. It's ending. This is the end of this. Okay. This here is ending this. This ends and this begins. Eight of Swords. So that's being stuck in the mind. That's thinking, overthinking. Is thinking a lot about pain, thinking a lot about how you've been hurt, processing that, and then the happiness that comes afterwards, actually dealing with it, actually looking at it, actually thinking about it. Yep, the Tower. So there's a lot of this going on. It's getting rid of these false structures within us and outside of us. It's drawing our attention to things that are unstable, maybe having illusions that something is stable, but really it's not. And this is the divine coming through and lighting that bitch up. You know, like, hey, this is really what this is. Tower moments are upheaval. They're upheavals. They're could be panic. It's It's like spirit lighting up the areas inside of us so that we can see that they need to be healed. And that's going to cause a lot of outward change. And with the Sun, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Empress, the change it's going to bring is very positive, and it may be unexpected. Because when you're in energy like this, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Tower, I don't really think that being in this kind of energy, you're going to necessarily be expecting to switch into energy that's this good here. But that's what's coming out. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So now we have 3 kings. Wow, and there's the King of Swords. But Spirit's saying not to take these, but there's the King of Swords. So this is Emperor energy here because we have all 4 kings. Holy shit, and there's the motherfucking Emperor. I can't even believe that just happened. Okay, so this is an Emperor. This is a Divine Masculine. Okay, the Empress is sitting here like, look, I'm the Empress, okay? I'm just already walking in with this energy. I already been through this shit. And this Divine Masculine is showing up as leveling up. He is going through all of these stages. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Wands, the King of Swords showed himself, and then the Emperor. And the Emperor is all of the kings combined. When you go through all 4 kings, the next stage is the Emperor. So this is showing that this Divine Masculine has went through these different stages to be on the same level as this Divine Feminine. And this is what they bring each other. This is what they have to look forward to. A whole lot of happiness. But first, things needed to crumble. Things have to crumble if they haven't already. Probably in their own personal lives. I just saw the World card, but it didn't come out. Strength. Card of Leo. This is overcoming difficulties. This is overcoming difficulties with compassion. This is being loving. Being loving. Hugging yourself. Hugging yourself. Look. She's taming that lion with her love. And that lion's just like, what the fuck? So that's what this is. That's loving yourself. Maybe them loving each other. Fiercely loving each other. Regardless of the situation. Loving themselves regardless of the situation. And that puts them on this frequency of happiness. Five of Swords. It just goes in this little shitstorm section here. Manipulation, arguments. Four of Swords and reverse. There's just all this little section here of this explosion, okay? It's all the same energy. All this energy is the same. And it's just the shit that needs to be moved through. You have to face this shit. You have to think about this shit. You have to work on this shit in order to get to the good stuff. And that's what's happening. The Hermit. Card of Virgo, that is actually going within and thinking about these things. And then we have the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords and reverse. It's just a lot of swords energy here. It's a lot of mental unrest. It's like going back and forth. It's difficult going through this. This is a lot of difficulty. That's why this Tower is coming up, because there is a lot of difficulty here, and this is all mental. This could also be communication, having difficult conversations and actually having them, actually getting through them, explosions, upset, a lot of mental difficulty here. But this energy, it's like facing it head on, overcoming it with love, and that brings happiness, and that brings togetherness, it brings harmony. My Spirit says one more card, and then I'm going to switch to my other deck. What? Okay, so that matters. Spirit says one more card, and the whole deck explodes. Okay, so whatever the significance of that is, I'm going to leave that up to you. The High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, and we didn't get just one more card. We got like 5. So Spirit says all of them are in the upright. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. I almost said Page, but the Page of Pentacles is right here underneath it. So the Page of Pentacles is a new offer. It's an offer. The Page is a messenger, letting you know. Sorry. The Page of Pentacles is the messenger letting you know. Spirit is sending this new opportunity through a messenger. But this is the door opening to a new opportunity. Could be a move, could be a new home, something like that. Yeah, look at that. We have the World and the 5 of Pentacles. So it's closing a cycle of poverty, closing a cycle of lack, of, in whatever way this is manifesting for you, whether it's financial, emotional, this is probably manifesting in a lot of different ways, separation, not being together, different things like this. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is new opportunities, new doors opening up that are passionate, that are lucrative, that you're going to be able to get a lot of abundance from, make a lot of money with, be really passionate about. Okay, and it's going to start off with a messenger, with something small. You might not realize that it is going to lead to this. You might not realize that what you're doing right now, that this shitstorm that you're going through is actually going to lead to all this happiness. But the best way to get through it is to give yourself a lot of love and compassion and be kind with yourself. Be kind with yourself as you're going through this. Because going through this kind of stuff and looking at all this kind of stuff is very difficult. But if you don't do it, then you're just going to stay stuck in the same place. And I do not think that this eclipse is going to allow that. That's what this is about. These Tower moments is not going to allow that. It's not going to allow you to stay stuck in the same place. Things will get as big and as fucking grisly savage as it needs to be to bring this enlightenment, this inner enlightenment, because this is what's coming. This is what Spirit wants. Happiness, the sun. Spirit wants this. Whoever these two people are, in whatever way this is, he wants that union, that togetherness. Could be twin flames. Could be counterparts, could be business partners, it could be a lot of different things. Y'all got a different journey, y'all got different stories, different lives. But this is some kind of love story here. And it's, individuals having to go through a lot of bullshit to get to the good stuff. And it's worth it. It's worth it. If that person's worth it, it's worth it. And that's how you know. That's how you know, as if that person is worth it. Worth working through those things with. So we have karmic love. So that's most likely what is ending, what's clearing out, some sort of karmic cycles closing. And the heartbreak that came along with it. This is what's being healed. And then we have do something you've never done this time. This is this new birth, this birth of this new cycle coming through. And then we have think like a Gemini. So those are the twins right there. I know it's two females, but we're also moving into Gemini season. It's the same basic energy. These are two individuals that are connected with a very strong spiritual soul bond. An unbreakable bond. We have write yourself a letter and mail it. So this is about, loving yourself, treating yourself kindly. It's very, very needed right now. And then we have telepathy. Right, I mean, both of those cards, they were within like 2 cards. There was only this 1 card in between them. Look at that. Okay, that's pretty damn significant. This is what's going to bring the two of you together. Self-love. Loving yourself. And we have sing. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later.